guys, welcome back. This is, hold on. Oh yeah, we need this. It's just so bright above me. But this is an unplanned reading, and we are going to do, first off, hold on. Well, I tried to get to face me and somehow it's not working. Besides, this lighting makes me look hard in the face and I don't like that. So instead I'll look mysterious. Well, that's what this reading is anyways, it's mysterious. Anyway, so it's been a tough retrograde, am I right? Oh my god. I laugh at it because I'm like, oh my god. This is the worst one I think in ever since I've known about retrogrades. It really is. It's the worst. And it's hilarious. So let me be vulnerable with you guys for a minute. When retrograde, this retrograde is preparing you for changes. Look at me. Changes. So some of you know, I think I made this announcement in one of the videos. I quit my job. It's full-time, had a stable job for 12 years. And it was just time to cut. It was a lot of my awakening happened there. All the twin stuff, a lot of I had my kid there, not literally, is what I mean, but I had so much stuff that happened there, so many memories. I finished college, I finished specialty college. It's just like so much happened there, and it was just a major karmic cycle for me. And with that, I also cut loose other ties, and I said I'm going to do this full time. Readings is one thing, but I really want to put what my schooling into use, so you know what my life purpose is. Someone just told me jump. And oh my god, the balls it took. And the bigger balls of it was, a sense, gambling, and coincidentally, I don't think it was an accident, forgetting that a retrograde was around this time. Had I kept that in mind, I probably wouldn't have quit that early. I would have made a more strategic effect on it around the planet. Because the things I was planning on, relying on for a little bit while I build up my proposals and for my healing business, while I do these card readings and stuff like that, while I build up it, because tarot reading and guidance is a separate business from my healing modalities. I decided to do that. And so, I got my cards, by the way, guys. Just want to show you. Now, they're not exactly how they were coming out in the picture, but I thought they were pretty decent for now. They're supposed to be like super shiny, looks like gold, so we'll see. But I have two businesses. This one is ThePhoenixHeroine, so for readings and intuitive guidance, you hear. For my local physical forms of therapy, that's Anomalous Remedies. So, I'm excited. Okay. Anyways, so taking those risks and those transitions, it felt good and it felt calm. I felt safe. I had a plan. And then retrograde came in and screwed up my plan. We'll put it this way. I'm a bit short. I'm gonna be very vulnerable right now. I'm a bit short in the rent area. Let's hope the person doesn't watch my readings. Small chance. And it's due in 2 days. No lead. And no, I'm not looking for another job. That's how strongly I feel for this, is that it's not that I don't want to look for another job, because that Capricorn side of me is just like, I need to work. But they're telling me, no, just focus on this. And I'm like, ooh, I got adrenaline. It's like gambling. And I'm like, oh my god. But you know what? Whatever happens, happens. And things happen for a reason, right? So it's one of those things where it's just such a huge transition and such a weird karmic debt that's very monetary based. So it's such an interesting thing. And I'm just, as I, speaking of changes, as I go through this, I'm like, God, I can only imagine what you guys are going through. And if it hasn't hit you yet, I've noticed that I tend to, it is not, trust me, you don't want to be the first one to be going through this, because you're usually the only one, and that sucks, because no one can really guide you through it. You know, they'll say, okay, and I think it's this, and really, it's just you. Sometimes it just feels alone, because you got to go ahead and make sure for those who are being guided, you know, and that's what sucks. So it was like, if it hasn't hit you, it's hitting you this week. If it's not hitting you next week, welcome. I was like, but it's just like there's these huge tower moments that are coming in, and these endings that are coming in, and it's nerve-wracking because it's really out of comfort zone. And we've talked about this in my intuitive guidance, and that's get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Okay, it's like you need to get used to it. In order for things to change, you cannot do the same. Okay, so that's what this is all about. This is why the death card popped out. It doesn't surprise me. Everyone's going through some form of ending and beginning and tragic events and urgencies, and possibly trying to sell themselves on the street. I'm just kidding. And the thing is, though, there is a good payout. And I keep channeling this too. There's a good payout for all this. So as long as you follow your instincts, you follow your intuition. If you don't, I just realized I can see myself. If you don't follow your intuition, that's where you build up bad karma. You build up debt. I don't like good and bad. You build up debt instead of a payout. Okay, so keep following the intuition. It's a strong energy. This retrograde, everybody's like, why is it so fucking strong? Excuse my language. Has a right to be cursed with this retrograde. Beautiful. 4 moving out. I'm seeing the 1st to the 10th. So the last week, 10 days of retrograde before it hits the shadow period will really start to pick up. So this can go one of two ways. This can still go one of two ways. Either you have the Knight of Wands. This is on the bottom of the deck. It'll propel forward. It'll accelerate really fast, which is great. Or I'll let you guys know. Or it will propel, if you haven't had tower moments and you haven't had big decisions and changes, because you're being forced. I know a lot of people will not make a decision during the retrograde, but you're being forced to make decisions during this time. It ain't that bad, guys. I mean, come on. I was born in a retrograde. I was born Mercury Retrograde. So I think I would feel it stronger. So, no, it doesn't suck. What sucks is having a debilitated planet, but that's astrology. It's Vedic astrology, actually. What was I saying? So we can propel you forward, and it's going to, no matter what, it's propelling forward. There is no backwards here. You're moving forward. However, you either moving forward into these tower moments really quickly, they're going to come sudden, or you're accelerating out of them. If you are feeling on my frequency, now you're feeling a bit better, you're feeling a bit peppy, you know, you're dancing, living life, singing, poor neighbors, but you're singing, then you would be more connected to this channeling I got this morning for myself. Don't judge this channeling. I was laughing when I got it. I saw you can't be serious, but it makes total sense. She'll be coming around the mountain. I'm not good at these things. When she comes, she'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. That song, I had to look it up because I'm not good with carols and stuff, and all that kid music. And I was like, the blocks are being removed. The obstacles that have been occurring, they're going. You know, finito, goodbye. They're done now. That's what that meant. And I was like, yes. So if you've been really connecting more so with that energy of being, you feel lighter now, then that's the message. The blocks are being removed. You're gonna feel that accelerated motion. Okay. And don't pray that you don't get your tower moment, because guess what? It comes one way or the other. Best to come now. And it's so intense because this retrograde is about, this is part of the ending that We don't stop. I told you, it's a good payout and everything gets clearer. We have to clear all this out in order for the next 10 years. This year defines the next 10 years. So of course it's retrograde, and all the retrogrades this year are going to be super intense. It's not just regular retrogrades. It's retrogrades that are defining the ultimate endings and beginnings of the next 10 years. Okay? So it's going to be a lot of back and forth energies. It's normal. All right, we have the Justice card. I told you guys there's a payout, 8 of Pentacles, for all the work you've put into, and you won't see it coming. This is coming in unexpectedly. Okay, it's going to be one of your dreams that you've been focusing on. And look, self-estating. Oh my God, there's that miracle. Tell you guys, I'll be the first to tell you when you see the gifts of Mercury Retrograde. That's what I decided to do this reading on, was the Mercury Retrograde gifts, because I channeled that and everybody's like, where the hell is the gift? Well, the gift doesn't come until towards the end, just so you know. You have to be patient, sorry. But yes, so there's a payout. You just need to go with the flow. You need to ride the rough waters. I'm seeing that Pocahontas song, and I was channeling it for myself last week. The river bend, just beyond the river bend. I'm not going to sing it, but just beyond the river bend. That one is the one that is the one they're telling me. Yes. So this, it never feels, it's so interesting because we know 4 of Cups is about unrequited love, unappreciated, and that could be maybe been feeling unappreciated and now it's about to turn around. And it could be unappreciated by the universe, unappreciated by family, friends, relationships, work, and that's where these changes end up coming in, where you make decisions that cut people off. And I don't give a shit if they're family, you cut them off if they're toxic. I'll tell you right now, in my Vedic astrology, it made so much sense. By the way, work on yourself during this retrograde. I encourage you, look into your Vedic astrology. It will help you understand what you're going through, why you're going through, because your age will play a role as well. And it helps with like remedies and stuff. So please do that, because I'll tell you, my placement in, not the Navamsha, but in one of the D charts, I have probably the shittiest family line you can ever see. And it made so much sense. I'm not going to go into detail because I know my damn siblings be watching this. But there's just such a huge disconnect with family, and it made so much sense. Like everything that I was seeing and connecting and relating to, it really helped open my awareness to the placement I have and what do I need to adjust to really heal that energy, because it's karmic, it's ancestral karma that we are here with our family, and so that's big karma in my end. And so really fine-tuning that area of my charts. So it can be things like that. But this, I've always felt like focusing on perfecting the Ace of Cups that you wanted. So this is about self-development, self-healing, and self-growth. And so this is focusing on, you notice she's focusing on this really nice Ace of Cups. The other 3 are already drained. It's like she's creating, and like those other 3 cups, she's like, no, something's missing, something's missing. Or excuse me, I just lisped there. But this one, she's perfecting. She's like, this is what I want. I want this in here. I want looks like a lotus. I want the lotus in here. I want gemstones on this cup. She's really defining. Yep, she's really defining what she truly wants. She's becoming the Empress, and that's beautiful. That's a wonderful card to have on the bottom of the deck. This is someone who is developing, creating their financial status, their business, their own worth, and creating that love that they want for someone else, for themselves. And that's taking in this beautiful transformative time. So that's what's going on right now. Let's see what this next, from here on to the end of the retrograde. Because it's not, let's see what that is. If I'm not mistaken, that was 10 of Cups. Nope, 9 of Cups, I was close. So wish fulfillments. Everybody say yay, yay, Sorry guys, it's really late. I'm tired. I actually took my little melatonin candies. Let's see. Judgment, restart, rebirth, and here comes the Emperor taking control. I'm taking that one. Yep. Walking away from things that don't serve you. So again, that's really going into that work on yourself and your surroundings and making the changes you need to. 9 of Cups is about self-fulfillment, wish fulfillment. This is about also sustaining your own confidence, your virtue, your vitality, okay? This is also, Judgment is about, for me, it's about truth, rebirth, and announcement. Taking control with the Emperor. It's not another person. This is you taking control of the things around you. And if you were, and here's the wheel. The wheel is, I was like, a shift in luck. Okay, so there's going to be a sudden change in your luck. So if you were having the best time of your life, like I told you, you had to hit the tower moment, it's about to come in. That's what the Wheel of Fortune is. You've been at this, if you've been at the bottom of this fortune, it's about to turn away, turn the other direction. So that's wonderful. What are the gifts can we expect in this retrograde? And not all that. Ooh, I like that. Congratulations. So I feel success with the lilies. I also feel a sense of peace. I feel tranquility. I also feel like happiness. If you're expecting company, that could be coming in. If you were expecting company, you have the House, the Gentleman. So it could be a gentleman coming in to support a wish for you. See, the clouds isn't negative to me lately when it pops out because I'm focused on the rays. So the delays, and that's what this card is, the delays are done. It's over. This is strength for me. This is overcoming. This is victory. It's also career. So, but it's overcoming the delays. So again, taking control. This here signifying somebody here. What's the Gentleman want? I'm curious. I'm not taking these two. What does the Gentleman want? He wants to offer Ace of Cups. Ooh, what do these gentlemen want? A new beginning. So these could be lovers coming back, old lovers coming back in. They could also be new soulmates coming back in, whatever label you want to do, past life, whatever. Could be someone new or someone old. So take it for you. Or it could be but one of each, like Candy. So an old and a new. And so you'll have a decision you have to make. I told you guys, you're going to have to make a decision soon. Let's say, and filling out where your connection, your true, where your heart and love really lies within these connections. If you're not looking at different people, and you'll be making a commitment, and you'll be choosing out of what makes you happy. If you're not choosing between two different people, this can just talk about the characteristics within these two. Okay, so you have one that seems a bit more playful, and you have one that seems a bit more stoic. You also have one that seems tough on the outside, like a protector. He's very soft in the inside. And so this one is more mysterious than the other one. So that's what I can get from those. There's two different areas there. Like I said, this is going to be about really making the choice between these two. I don't feel they could be coming in, but I feel this is more making a decision on your end. You'll probably get a lot of persuasion. I feel like what this is reading too many card readings, looking into too many pick a cards specifically. Don't get me wrong, people got to make money, people got need guidance and stuff. I get that. But when you start to go pick a card, like one after the other, read, that's when you start mixing up your energies, and then you don't know where you're choosing from. You don't know where you're at. So you need to get into a neutral space. Otherwise, this snake is about deception, but it's self-destruction. Okay, and luck is on your guys' side. So these are some of the gifts that are coming in. It's just joy and stability, proper emotions. Again, no more delays, no more anxiety, and there's going to be more socialization. That could be a gift. Maybe you've been alone for a bit and you need to go out. Maybe you guys are finally getting a date you've been looking at. For goodness sakes. And then there's someone that could be giving you a job opportunity, especially with the anchor on the deck on the bed. Oh my God. I want to go to bed. With the anchor here, it could signify income. It could also signify an application. Oh my God. Retrograde. For God's sakes, you haven't bugged me at all with these speech problems. It could be an occupation. So if you're looking for a new job, there's someone that will give you an opportunity here. I do see a transformation here. So there's something being unlocked. A door is opening for you that's going to be able to bring you in the stability. This is also something coming in a form of income. And again, could be about your skill set, expanding your skill set with the fox. It's not always about sneakiness. And it's a happy outcome, okay? You just need to go with the flow when it comes to these transitions. That's what I would recommend during this time. I know it's been hell, but you have a choice. You have a choice in these. You can choose to stay in that hell. You can choose to stay in that, or you can just get up, pick your favorite songs, and dance to life. And say, that's what I've been doing. You have a choice in all that. And I was like, in the end, no one can help you but yourself. And say, or you can have someone who's a bit like me, a bit direct, and tell you, get your head out of your ass. I mean, that also works too. Whatever floats your boat. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it here. This is going to be the Mercury Retrograde update. Comment below. Let me know how you guys are going through this and what you've noticed so far and what you've learned. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Oh, and I will be doing, because I am being channeled very, very romantically. So it's like a lot of love songs. So there will be a love update tomorrow. Okay, bye guys.